The hip, the hop, the heavy to the heavy. What is it today? Today is Friday, June 2nd. I think. You're watching this on a replay from 1977. We're going to start the show when 20 people get in here. Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Rob. Dave in Bangor, Maine. Dave, you probably don't know it, but I do I crack jokes. I always say, where you at? Bangor, Maine? Bangor? I hardly knew her. That's dedicated to Dave in Bangor, Maine. David Young's here, so I can really start the show as soon as Tammany gets here. Tammany's here, but I'm not starting until Paul Greenwell gets here. Just not going to do it. I say the hip, hop, the heavy to the heavy, the hip, hip, a hop and you don't stop, a rockin' to the bang, bang, boogie, say up, jump, the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat. Now what you hear, it's not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. If you know it, sing it home, everybody. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. See, I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello to the black, the white, the red, and the brown, to the purple and yellow. But first I gotta bang, bang, boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop. Rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. And now so far you hurt my voice, but I'll cross two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. And Hank, come on, sing that song. Check it out on CASN, the OVA, and the rest is FLY. See, I go by the clothes of the doctor, the Nick. These reasons I'll tell you why. See, I'm 6'1", I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. See, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got two big cars, which definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a sunroof Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really off the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball. Hear me talk about checkbook, credit card, more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker for a quarter, and I'd rock until the down till I did it again. And everybody say, hotel, motel. What you gonna do today? Say, what? I'm gonna take a fly girl, gonna do something, and do something. I haven't heard that in 30 years. I still remember it. Master G, my mellow. It's on you for what you're gonna do. It's only a number, a no to know. The beat don't stop till the break of dawn. To the MHS, TDR, the G to the double E. Got two little boys over here fist fighting. Like little bitches. Did you see a hardcore gangster rapping right here? Quit being bitches. Before you say it, say how good I look today. I look pretty handsome. Got the hair thing going. Guys, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I got to be at the Hard Rock tonight at 5. And let's start the news. With news and views, you can use if you choose. But if you choose not to use the news and views and snooze, you lose, you fools. Took me 9 years to write that. Look at this. I don't know. It's Governor Sees the Light. I don't even know what she's talking about, but I'm sure it's something to do negative about our migrants. This paper, disgusted by anybody black or brown, because that's Rupert Murdoch, a piece of shit human being. He's now 92, and now his son takes over. I brought you the exclusive yesterday. If you're black or brown, do not apply. Rupert Murdoch, 92, gets a new job. He's 92. I know it ain't a blowjob. Not you, ma'am. I apologize for that. I was talking to the... Hochul sees the light. Hochul finally admits we can't house the world. No shit. Calls for the end of right to shelter. Listen, all these people say, well, you guys said you want them. At some point, you get full. We took in 400,000. If we can't keep taking them, at some point you just turn off the thing. I can't take anymore. I want to take everyone, but we don't have room. If I saw a family sitting over there crying that they have nowhere to stay, they'd come stay with me tonight. I live in a studio apartment. I can have 5 or 6 sleeping on the floor. I got Netflix, I got a refrigerator, cable, a shower, a stove, food. They're good, 5 or 6. I can't have 70 standing in a studio apartment like this. That would be crazy. At some point you say, I can't do more. Foggy on secondhand smoke. More than half of American adults have been recently exposed to toxic secondhand tobacco smoke. But most don't even realize it. According to new research, some 56 million U.S. adults are unknowingly and routinely exposed to secondhand smoke, found the study. That's fact. Just sitting in this park, I got secondhand weed smoke. And I got secondhand heroin pokes with the needle. Guy missed and got me twice. So, hey girl. How you doing? Politician's joke is a bust. Portugal president, oh boy, Marcelo Rebelo. His name is Marcelo Rebelo. De Sousa is under fire again for a snarky remark about a young woman's breast. Can you imagine? He's the president. Well, we have a president facing 66 sexual assaults, but I'm not going to do it. De Sousa, 74. He's from the old school where it was cool to talk about girls' titties. Recently hit for mocking a woman's weight. Donald Trump did that many times. He called Rosie O'Donnell fat and this, that, and the other. Have you ever seen Donald Trump? Wait, he's 6'2", 220 pounds of solid muscle. I forgot. De Sousa recently hit for mocking a woman's weight, reportedly said of a pair he met Friday in Toronto, the daughter is more than beautiful. Oh my God. He said, he met a couple. He says, this is the president of Portugal. He says the daughter is much more beautiful than your mother, while the mother's standing right there. But the daughter might catch the flu, yet have you seen her cleavage? I wonder how old this daughter is. What a douchebag. That's the president? That's crazy. Look at this guy. He wants a job. He's taking a stand. He will work for work. He's making a stand until someone hires him. It says available for hire. 66-year-old. He looks great. Senior citizen. Born in Brooklyn, New York. Former New York City doorman. That's a tough job. A sales associate. Associate's degree. I'd hire him for coat check if he wanted. He lost his job due to COVID. I lost everything due to COVID. I had 66 locations. The next day I had 0. Alright, we're just doing this. We're doing this. We're doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I'm for please. I'm not doing the politics, good or bad, side to side. I'm not doing it. Did you see this? The bus. It's band camp. Look at the bus. They went from upstate school. Bus crash kills 2 adults. Women from Long Island. It was full of kids. 2 adults, including a Long Island high school music director, Gina Peltieri, were killed Thursday, and dozens of students injured after a charter bus crashed upstate and tumbled down a ravine. The bus driver was saying, oh, the tire. It was a tire. Okay, it says we're buffering. Kevin Butler, are we buffering? Does anybody else have buffering? I want to thank our sponsor. This ain't your daddy's Coca-Cola. Nobody's answering. We good? This was one time at band camp. I put a flute in my boot. I put a flute in my booty. There's a more than 11,000 Venezuelan troops raided a prison in Venezuela that was taken over by a powerful gang. a gang took over a prison and they set up their own zoo, a pool, and a casino. I think we should take over the prison. What do you want to do with it? Let's make a casino. And it served as a headquarters. I'm not doing it. Slay suicide in Walmart. Slay and suicide in Walmart. A man and a woman were shot and killed. In a murder-suicide Wednesday inside a Walmart in Georgia. Usually in Walmart, you got to worry about everybody shooting up the store. This guy shot up himself. The shooting took place at 7:30 p.m. in the Walmart Supercenter in a small town 20 miles north of Atlanta. Nobody else was hurt. Other shoppers weren't in the immediate area. The man and woman knew each other, and the shooting appeared to be a murder-suicide. Doesn't say who shot who, the man or the woman. I don't know. This is Farina Sanchez. She saw somebody masturbating in downtown, and I can tell you right now, without equivocation, it was not me. Wait, downtown? No. Midtown? But downtown? No. No. Never masturbate below 23rd Street. Never. That's in the handbook. Don't do it. A man exposed himself and performed a lewd act in a lower Manhattan subway station in view of a Bronx councilwoman who reported the pervert to cops. City council member Piperina, I like her name, Piperina Sanchez told cops she spotted the sicko masturbating in front of strap hangers as she was riding the escalator to the mezzanine level on Park Place Station. Surveillance footage released by the NYPD shows the suspect wearing a black striped shirt and glasses. He also appeared to be holding a gimbal for a oh, it says here, he was not Boogie Bob. He was not Boogie Bob. Did you guys see the video? There's another damn bug right here. Did you see the video I made yesterday? First of all, let's. It's time for the Bria show. Here's my girlfriend. Man, she fine. I have the prettiest, most talented, beautiful, kind, and loving girlfriend. Oh, I have a video. Yesterday, I made this video. This is the video I made yesterday. That damn bug. Now he's I think he's trying to carry him off. There he goes.
Guys, this is called a spotted lanternfly. They are terrorizing the city. I do a newscast every day, and you're going to see these things crawling all over me. It's insane.
Family from South Carolina. Oh boy, my little friend here. Hi, Steve. Oh no, bro. No. Go that way. Up a window to sneak inside. But took off when the woman confronted him. It was the target of a raid that seized bars worth more than $1.83 million. Ah! He's just chilling there. Food shortage in Afghanistan is really taking a lot. I gotta be honest with you. And there's a granny ran off a burglar who tried to climb a fire escape. It was pretty important. I'm like Kenny from South Park. I'm keeping an eye on it. You guys see some shit crawling up my leg, or my back, or my arm. Hit the bug thing. sound like. I don't know. Sounds like my thing is on. By the way, guys, January, I'm getting if you haven't seen the video where I fall on my bicycle and knock out all my teeth, I'm gonna get that lower one. Every now and then I see that one tooth stick up. Like here's my teeth, here's my mouth, and here's that one tooth. He's getting yanked. I have really small lips. I have like a slit. I don't have lips. I have a slit in my face. Baby's death, a homicide. The 1-year-old child who I have been talking about for a couple days now. This is different. Sorry, this is a girl. A 1-year-old girl dies days after she was found in her Brooklyn home with her head trauma and broken bones. A 1-year-old girl. Should this person be murdered or should they go to prison? You tell me. Get in the comments. After a man called 911, officers found the baby unconscious. I have 2 bees fist fighting over one of those dead bugs. David Young thought it was funny. Thank you, David. After a man called 911, officers found the baby unconscious and unresponsive at Crown Heights. No one has been charged, but the cops will get it. This little baby, 1 year old. I hope that person rots in hell. Guys, if you have her number, very rare on this show, but if you have her number, I don't want it. No thanks. I don't, not interested. Maybe I'll take it. Meg the Stallion is going to do her part to extend the property. The Stallion bolted. Meg the Stallion, you know I love her, was going to do her part to end extreme poverty worldwide, but she got a better offer. I don't know. I'm not doing it. This is stupid. Look at these kids. I love kids, but I hate both their guts. I'm sorry. They're eating caviar. More kids are going for pricey caviar. I say FOH to both those kids. How about that? Eggs. Excuse me. Caviar eating kids as young as Olivia, 1 year old, and Sophie, 7, are now trending online and in real life for eating caviar. You think that was the kid's idea, or you think mom wanted to go viral on TikTok? What did little Jimmy eat today, hon? Oh, my Jimmy ate bologna. What about you, Steve? My son ate French fries. How about you, Sophia? My kids only eat caviar. Your kids are poor. Family saw jet's final fall. The missing F-35 stealth jet. We talked about this on a Boogie Bob exclusive. Presumed to have crashed in South Carolina over the weekend, was spotted almost going inverted, upside down, as it flew about 100 feet above the treetops just before the disaster. Adrian and Stephen Turlock were celebrating their son's 7th birthday at their Williamsburg country home on Sunday when they spotted a low-flying aircraft, and then boom. Our kids always give little salutes, so we said, look at that plane, oh my gosh, it's low. Probably 100 feet over the treetops. The family recalled hearing a boom sound. So we just talked about this a couple days ago, and the plane was missing. They didn't know where it was. We thought maybe it got stolen, sold to Russia. Who knows? I'm not doing this. So this was sad. We talked about the 2-year-old boy, little Angel, killed because of the fentanyl. Well, they went into the house in hazmat suits. They ripped out the floorboards. They found the whole stash couple pounds, couple kilos of fentanyl and coke. Personnel, NYPD personnel in hazmat suits removed evidence Thursday from the daycare center. They found it under the floorboard. And apparently when the woman who owned the daycare center saw the kids were all, it doesn't make blood shoot out of their eyes, it makes them sleep. She thought the kids were all sleeping. When she couldn't rile them, instead of calling 911, she called her husband, then they tried cleaning up. A bloody sequel to a slate case. A woman who was linked to the man accused of killing an Illinois family of 4 was fatally wounded during a car wreck in a murder-suicide. Irma Linda Palomo, who was considered a person of interest in the killings, was found with a gunshot wound in a passenger seat of her car, with the suspect Nathaniel Huey crashed Wednesday while trying to run from the cops. They killed a family of 4, tried to run from the cops, crashed into a tree, but yet she was shot. She was in critical condition and taken to the hospital where she later died. Huey, who has been accused of murdering a couple and their 2 kids and 3 dogs. I hate to do that. You say they murdered a couple and their 2 kids and dogs? What? Like the dogs, who I love, they are not more important than them children or the couple that was killed. So I apologize if it came off that way. But it seems that happens all the time. Huey, he'd been accused of murdering a couple. Their 2 kids. 3 dogs? I did not mean it that way. What kind of a douchebag kills the dogs? I don't get it. He also died in the fiery crash. So they're dead. He kills a family. Him and his stupid whore girlfriend, I said it, are leaving the scene, running from cops, crash into the car. The attorney for the woman representing the Palomo family said she had been living with Huey. You guys remember the boy that was beaten with a baseball bat? Well, he's on the mend. 6-year-old. A 6-year-old Texas boy who was pummeled with a bat by his neighbor will be slowly weaned off of a ventilator. Jeremy Tang Diaz has been in critical condition since Daniel Logan allegedly attacked him inside his Georgetown apartment, leaving him with multiple brain swellings and multiple skull fractures. His GoFundMe right now is $220,000. Logan, who allegedly struck his own mother as well, was charged with injuring a child. He hit his mom, then he tried to kill the baby. The Big Apple. That's New York City. The Big Apple. 2 teachers busted. What did they do now? Drugs? Children? What else could a teacher get busted? 2 city teachers were arrested Thursday for allegedly assaulting students. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I thought sexual assault or drugs, drunk. No, these guys are beating up students. Cops first arrested Brian Thomas, 33, after he allegedly punched a 12-year-old boy inside PS 161. Kevin Spacey pulled up in a car and offered the boy a ride home. The boy was taken to the hospital. Fugitive caught in Mexico. A Louisiana fugitive that spent half his life on the run was captured Tuesday in Mexico. The run's over, bitch. And he laughed as he was cuffed more than 3 decades after he was convicted of trying to murder a lifelong friend. Great guy. Greg Lawson, 63, was dragged back into the U.S. soil after a tipster reported seeing him in Hertoculto, a resort region of the Southwest. Guys, if you're running from the cops and you go to Mexico, stay out of Don't go to, the resorts. Don't go to Cancun. Someone from your hometown is going to go to Cancun. Go to Hawaii, way out in the outskirts, or go to Alaska on a fishing boat. I had a guy, my friend Jason. He worked for me at Planet Hollywood as a bathroom attendant. He came over here in the hopes of working with Sylvester Stallone, his idol. He was actually, and Stallone was my boss, so it was perfect. He was actually on the set of Stallone's movie with Wesley Snipes called Frozen. In the future, okay, Sandra Bullock's also in it. I think it's her first movie. Anyways, Jason came over to the U.S. He was treated like shit by his teacher. His teacher name was Donald McDonald. Not Ronald McDonald. Donald McDonald. His teacher in England, in a small town, Sussex, in England, treated him like crap. Said he'd never be nothing. He wouldn't make it. He was just blah, blah, blah. Jason came over here, was a bathroom attendant for me at Planet Hollywood, and one day, remember, from a tall, small, tiny dot, Sussex. He comes over here, he's working as a bathroom attendant, and the guy walks into the bathroom. He's bewildered because everything is just beautiful. He's just, his eyes are big as saucers. He's looking at all the cool stuff. He looks over, and my guy sees him. And Jason goes, "Mr. McDonald?" "Yes." Jason can't. He goes, "Oh, Jason, how are you?" He goes, "I'm great. I'm working here now. I'm in the movie business." Mr. McDonald was a teacher from England, was his old teacher who treated him like crap. But guess what? Jason is now living his dream. Donald McDonald's dream. Coming to New York, small town, now he's in the big city. And yes, Jason's a bathroom attendant, but he's a bathroom attendant working directly for Stallone. And he was on, what was the damn, Demolition Man was the name of the movie. And so Donald McDonald starts practically sucking him off in the bathroom, like, yo, excuse my language. He's like, oh my God, I want to be in the movies. And now he's under, Jason's saying to me, this guy treated me like trash. He scoffed at my dream of going to the U.S. Now I'm here, and the guy is practically giving me hand jobs to try to, and he gave Jason scripts. He goes, Jay, you got to put me on, bro. So I was always, and anyways, you see the world is really small. I'm from Fairfield, California, a little tiny town. And I used to always say to people, well, I was a bathroom attendant at Planet Hollywood. They would come in and go, you having a good time? Oh, it's fantastic. Where are you from? Oh, I'm from Oakland, Oklahoma. I'm from Texas. And one guy goes, oh, I'm from California. And I go, oh, what part? He goes, oh, Northern California. I go, what city? He goes, you never heard of it. I go, I'm from Northern California. Maybe I have. He goes, it's called Fairfield. I go, I'm from Fairfield. And the guy doesn't believe me. I go, what, Armijo High School, Fairfield High School, Vanden? I knew his age, so I said, do you know Grumpy McLaughlin? Grumpy's one of my best friends. I go, well, yeah, so I am from Fairfield, douchebag. Why would I lie? Why would I lie? Anyways, small towns, things happen. So if you're going to kill someone, please don't. But if you do, don't go to Mazatlan. Don't go to Cancun. Go out in the jungle somewhere. Go to Thailand, way in the back somewhere. Anyways, he got caught. I said all that to say this. Oh boy, get off my leg, Playboy. Sorry. I'm the only one nice to those things. Oh, look down, the guy's crawling across my balls. Give him a nice little flick. They're everywhere. I feel bad for him. Brand case can start treatment. IT contractor. IT is internet, technical. A government contract with the state Justice Department, who had top security clearance, was charged as being a foreign spy. By the way, these spies don't get paid much. He gave me $1,200 in tickets to Wicked. So I gave him, I'm in life in prison for $1,200 in tickets to Wicked. Abraham Telku Lima, 50, a naturalized U.S. citizen from Ethiopia, is accused of using his position as an IT administrator for the State Department and an analyst for the Justice Department to copy classified national defense information and transmit to foreign actors. This is sad. This is sad. For 20 years, the Jonas Brothers have been the clean-cut boys. The clean-cut Jonas Brothers. And this is Joe. This is Joe Jonas. And there's his wife. She was on Game of Thrones. They got married, they had a kid, now they're getting a divorce, and it turns out she's saying he's a douchebag. Joe is Pond's scum. They're fighting. Everything can be good. You can be the great guy that everybody knows, but you get a divorce, the wife's going to tell, and vice versa. Joe Jonas is a great guy. Why'd you divorce him? Well, because he is a great guy and he's in a band, but he also likes dildos in his ass. All right, talk to you later. He's gonna snitch. Been with the guy 10 years. She's got some secrets. The mothers. So this is the guy. This is the police officer who was ran over. Some of you have probably seen the footage. These two kids in Las Vegas. They stole 4 different cars. They were doing Grand Theft Auto. They were running around crashing into cars. They also ran over an old man. He lived. He was in serious condition. And then they're driving, and he's filming. He says, "Should I do it?" He goes, "Yeah, do it." And they run over and kill this man. The video's all over the internet. The mothers of the killers speak out. The mothers of the 2 teens accused of deliberately running over and killing retired police chief in Las Vegas have broken their silence as one proclaimed her son's side of the story will be told. What side of the story is there? One guy was driving and ran him over. The other guy's in the camera going, "Do it, do it. You got him, you got him." What side is there? How can this dumb piece of shit woman, I know you love your son, how can you defend that? Jesus Ayala, 17, and Yasmir Keys, 16, were arrested last month when they recorded themselves striking and running over Andreas Probst while riding his bicycle in a neighborhood street. Ayala can be heard in the horrific video asking Keys if he was ready as he filmed, before the two began laughing and say, "Yeah, hit his ass, hit his ass." Oh, but my son, wait till you hear his story. When he said hit his ass, he didn't mean to run him over. The car struck the defenseless cyclist, tossing him over the hood of the vehicle and leaving him to die on the side of the road. He was wearing an Apple Watch. The Apple Watch, I don't know, the feature or something, triggered the warning to the daughter, to his daughter, that he had been in an accident. The daughter drove to his location to find his mangled body on the side of the road. That's how horrific this is. He was a former police chief. And then one of them who was arrested, the driver who was arrested, told the cops, "I'll be out in 30 days. I'm a minor." A minor. You see, you want to put a bet? He said he asked the cops to take a bet. "I'll be out in 30 days. He was arrested that day. It took cops 5 weeks to capture the passenger. The judge ruled Wednesday that the teens will face their charges as adults. Have fun in prison. I heard you're going to get used to some dickin', some good dickin'. Hey, what's for dinner tonight? Is it chicken? No, it's dickin'. The two mothers who remained unnamed took different tracks when questioned about their son's disturbing actions. "I don't know why he did it," said Ayala's mother. He's the driver. "I don't know if God could ever forgive him for this." God bless her. She didn't do it. But Keys, he's the passenger filming it, saying, he said, "Do it, do it. Ha ha, I got it, you got it." But Key's mother told the paper, my son's side of the story will be told, the truth, not the inaccuracies the media's trying to play. Donald Trump said it's fake news. The bicyclist actually pulled back. He was riding backwards and flipped over the... Not all news is fake, lady. I would say to you, FOH. Look at this lady. She's in New York. This is her secret hideout. She got her own bat cave, the Big Apple secret leafy hideout. It's a New York sit tree. This guy should be fired. It's New York. Where do you live? New York sit tree? Up and away, this hidden tree house, a sanctuary of comforts, is tucked away in the East Village. Trust me. 8 million people read it today, and they're all out there right now. Fans step up for the slain rival. The family of, this is a Boogie Bob exclusive. The family of the lifelong New England Patriots fan who died after being sucker punched in Miami by a Miami Dolphins fan at a game last weekend is now gaining support from rival fan base. Well, I would hope so. Who's going to say I'm not helping him? He's a Niner fan. By the way, my Niners won last night. They're 3-0. Florida bolt victim died. I died. Well, he's saying I died, so he must have died and came back. A Florida woman struck by lightning while walking her dog just hours before attending a Beyonce concert said she died but was brought back to life so she could see the show. That's all Beyonce. If you die on your way to a Beyonce concert, Beyonce will make sure you get there. It's Queen Bee. Don't you know nothing? I was very fortunate to have survived the close call. More than a month after the terrifying brush with death, Rebecca Soto was back at work this week, but the thunderbolt still haunts her. It's astonishing to realize and to think about, Soto said in an interview with Click Orlando. Just like that, though, I died. It's pretty heavy. Can you imagine? They call it an act of God. Of course, God didn't. But it's an act of God. It's a saying that translates to, just mind their own business. A brick could fall off this thing and hit me right now. That would be an act of God. This is the piece of shit formerly known as Russell Brand, one of the most famous English comics, movie stars, singers, the whole 9 yards. I liked him at Get Him to the Greek. I thought it was a brilliant movie. He is accused now of at least 6 rapes. He has 2.5 million followers on YouTube, pretty much like I do. I make $16 a week on my 16 a week, give or take, on all the stuff I put out. And I could imagine if you got 2.3 million, you're making thousands, tens of thousands. I got to sneeze. It was dry, no boogers. So I could imagine, because they've mentioned it several times, YouTube has still letting him have his platform. He just cannot be monetized before the trial. So they're not taking away his platform. They're just saying you cannot. Thank you, Rev. Thank you, Naya. Sugar Babe. Thank you. Miguel did not say bless you. I think Miguel hopes that I choked on my sneeze. Pretty disappointed in you, Miguel. I thought for sure you would say bless you, or Gesundheit if you're German. I'm a childish man. Back in high school, when someone sneezed, you would say, is she good and tight? Horrible. Horrible. I don't like it. Russell Brand, there's an uproar because YouTube is, Ambrose wouldn't say it. I didn't even pick on Ambrose because he's not going to say it. I could sit here having a stroke and Ambrose is not going to say nothing. I think the uproar is that YouTube is saying, hey, you can still do a show, you just can't get paid for it. We're just going through the dial here. Not doing it. Not doing that. Not doing that. I'm not doing that. Gay porn. I'm not doing that. Someone keeps breaking into my house and watching gay porn on my iPad. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm just scrolling. I got nothing. This is the part of the show where it goes. This could be the worst part of the show. I'm looking for the horoscopes. I don't see them. Page after page, I found them. I don't have the wheel. I'm just picking 3. 1, 2. By the way, I got this ring. This was $11 on Amazon. It's a little big and gaudy. It's like having this on your arm. What am I, Liz Taylor? What am I, Liberace? We got Virgo and Pisces. One more. Virgo and Pisces. And Coca-Cola. Virgo, Pisces. I'm only doing one more. I'm doing one more. Virgo and Pisces, last chance. Cancer. Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, and Taurus. Because I can never say no to treat. Okay, Virgo, Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, Taurus, and Pisces. Got them. The Sun, Virgo, the Sun leaves your sign and enters your money area of your chart this weekend, so the emphasis on your daily life will now be primary on what you own and what you earn. Have you spent too much in recent weeks? For me, the answer is yes. If so, tighten your belt. Pisces, think deeply this weekend about where you are going in life, and then ask yourself if it's still the right journey for you. The universe is urging you to leave behind trivial things and trivial people and get serious about your long-term ambitions. Taurus, life will be easier this weekend if you keep things simple. If you get hung up on the details, you could find yourself in a rut that you struggle to climb out again. So focus on the bigger picture and take life a step at a time. And last but not least, Cancer. Because you like to control what is going on around you, it's possible you will feel out of sorts over the next 48 hours as events beyond your understanding push you in strange new directions. Just because they are strange does not mean they are bad. That is. I ain't got nothing else. I'm not doing birthdays because I didn't bring my other phone. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'm doing Naked Saturdays, guys. Everybody watching the show has to be naked at home. Everybody. Or you bring a note from the doctor. Now, if you watch this out and about, you got to be naked out and about. It's Naked Saturday. It's going to be pretty grotesque, I have to admit. I hope that you all had a good time today. We're going to cut it short. I got some business to attend to. I got a whole lot on my plate today. I ask you all, as always, please be kind. Fafo sometimes does our weather. Fafo says that it will rain tomorrow. Let's see if Fafo's telling the truth or lying. Fafo does lie a lot. Let's see. It is 68 in Manhattan. I see no rain on any of my feeds. I don't know how this shit works. I don't know. Okay. But either way, hopefully we'll be here. If not, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I ask you from the bottom of my heart, please be kind, be loving, be good to yourself because you deserve it. And very few of us get up. This morning I got up. I had 10 strippers laying on top of me. I was like trying to get them off of me. I was like, come on. They were all guys. I was like, guys, get off of me. It was gross. And none of them said, you're special. Not one. After the night we had, Not one said you're special. Hurt my feelings. You are special. Please be kind, loving to yourselves, be good to others, and we'll talk again soon. Love you. Bye. Not all of you. There's 50 of you in here, 48 of you I love. 2 of them are pieces of crap. You figure that. Get off my damn leg, bruh. Talk to you later.